They have a lot of nerve to call this a quality burger. Rotten burgers kill people. We visited a meat factory to find out how McDonald's hamburgers are made. The process begins on cattle farms, where thousands of cows are raised. McDonald's hamburgers are made with beef. The cows are slaughtered in slaughterhouses and the meat is sent to McDonald's suppliers. McDonald's has claimed that their burgers contain no preservatives. However, many people believe that McDonald's burgers are full of preservatives. To find out how burgers are made, in this video we visited a factory of a McDonald's supplier where they produce an average of 5 million hamburgers per day. At this factory, they produce the meat of the victim. The factory is the size of a football field. This company is one of the world's largest hamburger suppliers for the fast food chain. Around 90% of this factory's production is for McDonald's. The first step is to check that there are no bones in the meat. Then the meat is put into boxes of about 500 kilos capacity. Almost 100 containers are needed per day to make enough hamburgers. After being taken out of the boxes, it goes to the grinders. Later, the meat is transformed into ground beef in a huge grinder. While the grinders mince the meat, the machine ensures that no bone fragments remain. When the ground meat looks like spaghetti, it's perfect. Then another machine shapes the meat into patties and adds the famous preservatives. The meat is frozen at a temperature of -18 degrees Celsius. To keep the production process active, fewer people are needed than one might imagine. 100 people work in the factory in total. The factory has the capacity to produce around 30 million hamburgers per week, although its actual production is slightly lower. The fat content of McDonald's hamburgers must be 20%. The hamburgers are placed in plastic bags and then in boxes. Once packaged, another machine seals the burgers and wraps them in plastic. The burgers are taken from the distribution centre to McDonald's restaurants. When the meat arrives at the restaurant, it is completely frozen. McDonald's hamburgers are never flipped. They are cooked on a special electric grill that cooks the meat from top to bottom. This reduces the cooking time. It takes only 40 seconds to cook a frozen hamburger. Salt and pepper are added to the hamburger after cooking. The bun making process starts with the dough. The first thing they add is flour, then they pour in water, add liquid yeast and salt. They also include some proteins and preservatives to help relax the dough. The dough is mixed in giant mixers and left to ferment for a few hours. Later, they add sugar to the mix. A machine shapes the dough into small balls. They are placed into molds and are ready to go into the oven. But before that, sesame seeds are added. They pass through a machine that pours thousands of sesame seeds over the buns. And they are put into a giant oven at 240 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. When they come out of the oven, they look golden and very appetizing. Once cooled, they are inspected and packaged in plastic bags. They are now ready to be shipped to fast food restaurants. Once at the restaurant, the employee finishes toasting and heating the buns in a special oven. Freshly harvested lettuces are sent to a factory where they are cut into smaller portions. A machine shreds them and they move along a conveyor belt until they fall into water tanks where they are washed and any dirt is removed. The vibrations also help to eliminate any debris. Once the dirt and debris are removed, it moves along a conveyor belt to a shredder that cuts the lettuce into smaller pieces. This might be the healthiest thing you'll find in a McDonald's hamburger. Yellow cheese is one of the most well-known processed cheeses due to its slice format, melting ability, and longer shelf life compared to traditional cheeses. This machine cuts thousands of cheese slices with a rotating arm. Once cut and packaged, it is sent to McDonald's restaurants. Back at the restaurant, while the meat is cooking, the bun is toasted in a separate electric oven. The cook uses a spatula to place the meat on the bun. Condiments and pickles are added on top of the meat, and the top part of the bun is placed. The hamburger is wrapped and slid into the warming unit to be served. The total time it takes to prepare a McDonald's hamburger from freezer to customers' hands is approximately 1.5 minutes. Now you know how McDonald's hamburgers are made, but is it still as appetizing as before? Leave your opinion in the comments. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it and share it with someone who might be interested. Also, subscribe to this channel and activate notifications to keep learning. See you guys next time.